work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink but it's straight from the tap, and I'm hating the slack. Couple man stand around like they hate in the gaff. Please start talking that trash, cause the vibes and the fun all the way to the back. Is that light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink but it's straight from the tap, and I'm hating the slack. Couple man stand around like they hate in the gaff. Please start talking that trash, cause the vibes and the fun all the way to the back.
When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise. Say all the words out of my mind about who I'm supposed to be. I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, they were simpler times. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Maybe my compass was wrong, and I'm still on my way closer each day to where I belong. I'm still rolling the dice, praying sometimes it don't last that long. I'm losing my faith, I'm walking away from what you knew all along. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. on the moon, moon, moon. Start when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I bet my life on your stars. You'll be dancing, dancing on the moon.
All alive. The devil's in the detail, lingered inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence.
Welcome everybody to day 5 of Game Jam Live of PixelScope Entertainments. I'm a bit short on my health right now, but still we have a very interesting match on our hands. It's Alpha versus BKL on the first slot and StandUpvs Sports versus PacketLoss on the second slot. I'm very
Yep.
excited. The match is the map that has been selected is Haven and Virgil.
I mean, I think this time seeing a heaven map pick is going to breathe some fresh air into
Yep.
this ascent meta that we are seeing right now,
Yes.
right?
That is true. That is
I
true.
mean, I've
Ascent.
been seeing,
If I count, then we will have one, two, damn, three,
I think
four,
90% of the games were
yeah,
ascent, right?
five.
Yeah, and I think
Uh,
we have some good matches today. I mean, yesterday we had a game which was went on to double overtime, and that was, I mean, we were not prepared for it. We are prepared
yep.
for it today, though,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we
yeah.
have for the first game we have Alpha versus BKL. For Team Alpha, we have Noob, Toothless, Rogers, Psychic, and Steel Shot, and for BKL we have Blight, Septic, Singh, Coffee, and Mandy. Uh, Alpha on attack and BKL on defense. And I would like to apologize for the delay that we had. It was unfortunate, but here we are. And I hope you guys don't mind. I mean, we are trying our best.
Yes.
And I hope that you guys will excuse us.
Yeah. And for today on Haven, let's see. It's supposed to be BKL on the Fangs Juniors team. I think there will be
Yep.
a lot of hype in the chat for the Fangs Junior teams here, and I want everybody from the Fangs Junior team to like and subscribe our channel. And for our Team Alpha, we need Team Alpha people here too as well to cheer them
Yep.
up and give them the support.
I mean,
Make sure to drop the
I
likes.
want to see which team is the fan favorite, and that
Yeah.
only happens when there's hype in the chat, man. Come on,
Yes.
chat,
Come on,
bringing
man.
it up, man.
Yeah. So
Chat,
so that.
bring it up
Yep.
quickly. I want to see which team is on fire today. I don't know, man. I want to see. Yep, we are going live right now with the
Yeah.
game. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see which player picks which. I think they're
Yes, I wanted to mention the double pick.
but Fangs Junior. I know.
Don't say it. It's BK.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
BKL.
Okay, we're gonna see Toothless go for a Sova. I think so. He hasn't made his pick yet, so I'm gonna wait and hold on, just like
Yeah.
he is holding on to Steel Shot. However, goes on to pick on Jet right away.
Yeah.
Um, we haven't seen
Jet.
any
I.
confirmed picks yet, but then there is Rogers going on for the Reina. We see double duelists running on Team Alpha already. We have Noob picking up Cypher. So that's the first Sentinel pick we have on his team. We have Psychic going on to pick up Omen. And we have, I don't know what Toothless is going to go for. Maybe it's going to be a Sova.
I
And there are
think so, but
still,
on Haven there is a very strong chances for a pick on Breach, but
yep,
apparently it's Toothless going on for the Sova. Breach is very powerful on Haven
yep,
because of the three flashes that he has. He can set up his team for a push
yeah,
immediately onto a side, and because of the
yeah.
how they hold on the defense. Because defensive sided on this map is strong, but still after the Sentinel nerfs, I don't think it's a map for the defenders. It will be attack through and through.
Yep. And I don't know, man.
Choose your
Team
agent.
BKL still struggling on their picks. I mean, they finally make a sing yet to make a pick. He does go on for a raise, and we have Mandy picking up an open, and we have our roster ready with
Yeah,
Blight, Septic, Blight going as Sova, Septic going for the Killjoy, Sing playing as
yeah,
Race, Coffee as Reina, and Mandy as Omen on
yeah.
defense. I mean, I would say Killjoy suits well for a Haven defense, but the other
Yeah.
characters are mostly I don't know, man.
No,
I'd say that Alpha is more suited for a defense play with Cypher.
yeah, these days initiators are becoming the sentinels of the game as well. Sova is
Yep.
very strong. I
Out of
believe that
charges.
Sky is very strong in this map, as well as Breach. I feel that he is dominant on A. He can set up a push onto the garage, and there can be people pushing on C. Then he can set up his alt charges onto A, and then go for a plant when he has the ult. There's a lot of possibilities. Haven has
Here.
infinite amount of strategies that can be deployed under for the win from the defense as well as from the attack, because defensive sides can just push on outside from one side and then choke them into the B haven and the
I
B
think
area.
Septic and Coffee are gonna see a lot of action right about now because they're the only two ones holding A, and the whole entire roster of Team Alpha is just pushing in hard onto A. There's people set up on A long. There goes Coffee taking up the pick, gets shot down by Steel Shot. There's Cypher and Reina from Team Alpha pushing on to A sewers. A Rogers gets Septic anyway, and there it is. Steel Shot taking another. Noob takes down Blind, and Sing takes away Noob though. So it's a 4v1, and we have Sing running on 35 HP, but manages to take away Steel Shot, and we have a 3v1 now.
Spike planted.
Surrender. I think he can still take a shot. I mean, there goes the nade. Manages to back away HP from Omen, but Toothless there to take the trade.
Damn.
Nicely done.
These entry fraggers on the Team Alpha are really something. They just destroyed Reina out there. They just destroyed Reina Porthov is earlier, but the other Reina from Rogers does not even care of the lead, directly popping off the heads of Frank's Coffee there. Instant. And Surinder Singh getting a 2 kills onto Haven as well as on the lower sides of A. Good stuff. I think Surinder Singh can deliver some nice punches here if they can support him from other sides.
Yep.
He's
I
he's
think
on a shorty
Team
here.
Alpha. I think Team Alpha is more consistent on their team play, while Team BKAL is currently struggling to put up a team effort because the other teammates didn't really quickly rearrange their positions in order to perform a successful retake, and then they got shut down by Team Alpha.
Yeah, it's
However,
a push.
Psychic does manage to chip away
Instant
one
push
member.
into
Steel
it.
Shot there to take away Blight. Once again, Team Alpha with
Spike
have the
planted.
four-man
have the
advantage.
site.
However, I think Blight Steel Shot is extremely low on HP. I want to see how much HP he has left.
And he's
Rogers takes away Coffee and Mandy takes away Rogers though. There's the trade, but Steel Shot on 9 HP. Not enough to successfully take a gunfight, but then he has two members to back him up. Let's see.
Toothless
Let's
lurking
see if
here.
Mandy can...
he will
I don't
see
think
the
Mandy
Omen
can
here
pull off the defuse.
One
and
enemy
takes
remaining.
out Mandy.
There's
The
Toothless
last
to
guy
take away Mandy.
onto the site.
I mean,
and the
Mandy
two guys
didn't even
pushing
have HP to begin with.
and he manages to get a team kill off his shock dart. But then again, it was a
I mean-
flawless entry onto the side of C. 3 people pushing in garage, waiting for the teammates to clear off all the angles. And then when there was a get-go, the C long was overhauled by Jet from his smokes,
Yep.
and they have the plant. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Turret
Yeah,
out.
I think, like I said, Team Alpha, even though they are on attack, it just proves their team composition and their understanding of each other's playstyles is clearly, I don't want to use the word, but I have to say it, man, clearly superior as of right now. At this point of time, it is clearly superior. I mean, they're pushing in and reading each other's movements so well. They know
Yeah.
when to rotate, when to reposition themselves in order to take the trades for their teammates if their teammate goes down. Nicely done. I think Septic is about to see some action. I mean, Rogers is pushing on to Septic right away.
Yeah, Steel Shot has
see. I
positioned
think it's
himself
gonna be
on
an-
outside of A on the cubby. I think
Yep.
if the team BKL are on a full buy and Team Alpha are on the buy that they had from the last round, I think they want to take it slow. They want to pull out people from their default positions, because as you know, Haven, there is a nice strategy on Haven that you push out from A or C so that there can be a lurk and you can pinch in on whatever the side. But they get on to bomb side B and get the plant here.
Spike planted.
Bomb is planted and
Plant is
nobody's
down,
there.
and there was nobody was there to stop them. Apparently, the spike goes off, and the teams have positioned themselves. I mean, Team Alpha has a superior advantage at this moment. I mean, the spike has gone off. Toothless takes away Coffee. Rogers takes away Surrender, but Blight and Mandy equalize the score. It's a 3v3. Smoke goes off. Sova sits on for the defuse, but there
One
it
player
is.
remaining.
Noob's taking a double, shuts down the defuse. Noob with a beautiful triple, taking away Septic and sealing it. One more round for Team Alpha once again.
I think it was a tremendous
Nicely
threat
done.
from Team Alpha here. They just waited and waited. They wanted to draw out Team BKL here, but nobody came out. So they defaulted to their B push, because they know B is a very difficult push. But if you get the bomb plant and you stay outside of B onto that area on the two sides, you can just overhaul them from the pinching.
Yeah,
And they just
it's an easy hold compared. I mean, if you can get the plant off in B
and
right in
survive
the
5
front of the
people of
door.
your team, if you have 5 people on your
it's
team,
an easy hold for
the
you.
plant on the B is very easy. Now they're going on for a siege.
Let's see. I think it's
And
gonna
they
be
are.
a C push. I mean, C is completely undefended. BKL has suddenly decided to be aggressive, pushing on Garage and B door at the same time. But there's nobody to take control of C, and that is
Oh my
right
God.
now big mistake.
Psychic.
Psychic just bagging Blight right off the bat with
Yeah,
a wall bang.
Wall bang as
There
well as a smoke bang.
goes the trap wire. Yep, and there
Spike
goes the
planted.
trap wire. Down goes the spike. Team BKL once again with the loss of the advantage. I think Team there Roger takes away Coffee. Reina v Reina. Rogers coming out on top. I think Surrender Singh also is on super low HP. I don't know how
39,
much HP
39.
he has, but he is
39.
low.
He got
not
root.
enough to win in a gunfight.
Taken out by
One
Smoke.
player remaining.
Steel Shot takes away Singh, Noobin taking away Mandy, and Noob with the double taking away Septic as well. Team Alpha coming on strong. I mean, on attack.
Yeah,
dude. Look at
Haven
it.
has
Just look at it. On attack.
Haven on attack has become a superior side, because you can just commit to a side and the hold might just not be as superior as on other maps. So I think there
Yeah.
might be a turnaround when the team swaps, but then
Yeah.
again I have to give it to Noob on a Sentinel, on a Cypher, playing this
Yep,
good
he's
as
popping
on
off.
attack. On attack is
Yep.
incredible.
Yep.
Just incredible.
And I mean, even though Haven is a more balanced map, not defender sided entirely, I would say that popping off an attack entirely, having 4 rounds, won back to back without a single loss, speaks for itself. Coffee, however, takes away skill shot for the first round. At Team BKL taking away the first frag in round. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah,
Now, Noob
getting-
pushing on to be hard though. Does know is already in, but then doesn't see Surrender Singh, takes away Noob and saves, I think, Mandy. Mandy was there almost getting killed by Noob, but then Surrender Singh to take the trade and saves him.
Yeah, they were in the right positions, and this time I think they are being overconfident in their pushes.
Yeah.
And I saw Steel Shot just dashing into the side of A shot, but Reina was positioned there beautifully and got the superb kill.
Yep. And I mean, they clearly realized last round's mistake. Coffee takes away Psychic once again. I mean, I think this is what happened. Last round, Team DK decided to be overly
One
aggressive,
player
even though they were
remaining.
losers. Rogers takes away Blight, Toothless taking away Coffee. Surrender Singh does take away Toothless, that's the trade, but Rogers there to take Singh away. It's a 1v2, but then again, it's a Reina man. He has the Empress ready,
But he
but
gets-
there, Mandy behind him takes him away. Nicely done, man.
I think
Nicely done.
Rogers was there beautifully. He could have clutched it, but he had the info wrong where they were pinching in from. He thought they were pinching in from behind him from the A long side, so he put up his leer on the long angle, but Mandy was there cheekily behind him and shutting it off. I think their Alpha winning 4 rounds in a row, I think it gave them an overconfidence of sorts, and I think they just managed to lose it. I think they need to be disciplined enough so that they must respect their opponents. You always must respect their opponents.
I mean, no matter how many rounds you win, I mean, things can always turn around. I mean, we saw the previous matches in the last 2 days, right? I mean, we had a 9-0 scoreline, bought back to an equalizer. We had a double overtime. I mean,
With a
come
double
on.
overtime. Yeah. You must always respect your opponents. Noob here, last round, trying to go for the C long, but he manages to die, and he's pushing into the C garage here. Again, I think he might be done.
Septic takes away Noob and Mandy takes away Rogers. Two teammates down already for Team Alpha this time. Team Alpha suddenly starting to lose their edge and suddenly loses Toothless to Coffee as well. Once again, Team BKL starting to read their opponents nicely and being, I think they're starting to be more aware of their opponents. Surrender there to bag Psychic away, and once again, it's just Steel shot away all alone in C. But I think he can take the fight. I mean, Killjoy is super, super low right now. Septic is barely left with any HP. Doesn't have a Sage to bring his health back up anyway.
The only option for Steel opponents, I think it will be a very big dent onto the team.
Team Ace.
And
Blight
takes
away Steel shot. Nicely done. Nicely done. I'm impressed, man.
Yeah, I think Team Alpha must reconsider and give their opponents some respect, because winning 2 rounds back to back will put them on the economy's favor, the bank's favor, and this time around BKL will have their last full buy round apparently, and Fang Septic going on the operator again on Haven. It can be dominant here. Let's see where does Fang Septic position himself for the first pick.
I mean, I don't get it. First, they have winning. I mean, as a group of solos, I think Team Alpha is a group of solos, right? So solos going up against an entirely full roster team, and Coffee, as you can see in skill feed, the scoreline is almost equal when it comes to
taking down
kills.
with the Hunter's Fury onto the Steel Shot and manages to chip away health from 2 other players. He has done triple threat damage onto the Team Alpha here, and from a team of all solos registering for Steel.
And there's apparently the rotates are going to be longer if they don't, I mean, initiate right away. And there's like only 1 member in C, and there's Mandy sitting in Garden alone. If they don't manage to win the gunfights right away, they're not gonna get this. Mandy takes
30
away Noob,
seconds left.
and Septic takes away Rogers. Things are not looking good, but Toothless somehow manages to take away Septic. But there's Blight to take away Toothless anyway, and once again, Team PKL bringing their rounds back. It's a 4-3 scoreline right now, but Team PKL, I think, Team Alpha still has the advantage. I mean, they still have a round advantage, but they don't have the economy advantage, I guess, because their economy is currently dwindling.
And their economy is dwindling very fast, rapidly. This will be the last half. I think this is a half and full by Cypher. Very costly for his trap wires, and everything else are very costly these days. He's on a Bulldog and a half shield apparently. Can he make a dent here? I think Toothless or Steel Shot needs to get some frags here on the opening, because you are the duelist. You need to get.
And even though Noob is pushing ahead forward, I would suggest that being the Sentinel, I would say that he should be falling back and instead let Jet and Reyna take the mantle of pushing forward. Duelists, let them do their job right and survive longer. I mean, a Cypher's gadget on attack comes only into effect when it's a post-plan situation. There goes the camera, but then there's Reyna to take the pick. But gets smoked off, and Noob somehow manages to stay alive. Doesn't lose any HP. Reyna gets stacked, but manages to take away Noob anyway. But Rogers shutting Coffee down, but Surrender Singh takes away Steel Shot. Once again, it's a 3v2. Things not looking good for Team Alpha. Toothless with low HP, Mandy shutting down Rogers, and Surrender Singh shutting down Toothless. Score is equalized. It's a 4v4. 4-4 score line. And here we go.
For the very first time, I think there should be a screenshot on the scoreboard. It's a very mirrored scoreboard. Look at it. The kills 8-6, 8-6, 5-5, 5-5, and 3-3 for the same. And the scoreboard is equal. So mirrored.
Yeah, it's exactly mirrored. I mean, this, like I said, both teams playing off of each other, both teams performing on par, but it's all about which team is able to take other team's advantage is coming out on top at the last moment.
And losing 4 rounds in a row has surely put a dent on the economy. Look, they're on a semi-buy with the Sheriffs and on some hosts here. Can they manage to put a dent on this team and get the plant on? Because plants gets you 800 credits.
Yep. And if they can manage a round win while running an eco round, that would be insane and would help them immensely. I mean, saving creds and winning a round at the same time would be insane. I think it's going to be a big push. I think Steel Shot just running in, but doesn't manage to chip away health though. Does take a little bit, but Surrender Singh still enough HP to take a fight. Blight takes down Rogers, but Noob takes away Surrender Singh. Blight there to take the trade though. It's a 4v2. Things not looking good for Team Alpha. But Psychic there to take away Blight. Toothless takes away Fang's Coffee, and suddenly it's an equalizer. I don't even know what's going on. Mandy with the spray, but Mandy losing HP to Toothless. Toothless picks up the gun and wins the fight, but Mandy there to take the trade.
I think they have just done enough. Their strategy was to save their economy, and look how much dent they have put into the opponent's economy. They have killed four of the players. That means 1000 for the armor, 800 for the abilities, and 2900 on those guns. Think about the economy dent there.
Thanks.
They'll be on a full buy here, the Team Alpha. They might be short on the rounds. It's 5-4 in favor of Team BKL, but Alpha will win this round. I think it'll be a tremendous job for them.
I mean, even though it's a round, they have 1 round advantage. They can just take it away really quick if they're efficient about it. Though Cypher pushing in first, I don't understand why Noob is pushing in first. I mean, if you're the better fragger, right, you get itchy about it, right? Your fingers are just twitching, but then you pay for it. Mandy takes away Noob, but although Rogers is there to take the trade, I would suggest Noob being more cautious about his aggressive playstyle. Fang's Coffee losing a bit of HP to Toothless.
Yeah, Toothless.
Toothless hitting him with the shotgun. Yeah.
It's a C push. Apparently, they have rotated back onto C. They were putting some pressure on it as well as the Fang's
Coffee taking away Steel Shot, but Rogers always there to take the trade. I mean, Rogers reads his teammates nicely. I mean, he's always there to take the trades for his teammates, man. Nicely done. And it's an equalizer. However, Toothless... Oh, sorry. I mean, Blight is really low on HP, and I think Team Alpha might consider a rotate. I mean, both teams actually reading each other, although technically not reading each other, but their minds are working alike. I mean, look at Team Alpha slowly moving on to C, but then Team
and look
BKL
here,
also moving on to C.
30 seconds left.
Look at the 200 IQ play here. Toothless just uses his $400 owl drone onto A, and making them believe that they might just push onto A. And look at Omen and Reina just planted on C, and Toothless here on the lurk because he knows he can get some kills off on the lurk here.
I think Surrender is gonna push Garage instead. Is that called Garage or am I wrong? It is Garage, C Garage. He's gonna push to C Garage, and if he manages to make a pick, but he's gonna get the win. But then the spike has already gone off. There goes the Killjoy ultimate. Surrender back in Rogers, but then Toothless there to take the trade. Once again, it's a 2v2. Killjoy, although has the advantage, even if she manages to detain a player, there's not enough time. I mean, you have to kill the player as well as you have to initiate the defuse, right? But Septic there to take Psychic away. Nicely done.
It was a very close round. I think Blight here taking down Surrender Singh taking down some guys onto the C arena here was incredible here. And then the shot from Septic on the operator onto the C long, because the last guy Psychic was holding C long for the bomb defuse, holding the long sideline. He will spray and pray here, but he got shot down by the operator. Let's see what happens onto the round.
I mean, sorry, I was AFK for a second right there.
Yeah, sure.
Apologies. I had to chat for that.
Yeah, economy is dwindling here, and on C long there is a
Nowhere to run!
operator place, but they are moving into C garage, and they are trying to
Legend Gaming. Yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, put some damage on to Septics here, but Sovar's all is Hunter's arrows, misses, Hunter's...
Steel Shot does take away. Steel Shot with the double takes away Blight. It's a 5v3. Things not looking good for team BKL. Suddenly, Psychic takes away Surrender Singh, but Surrender Singh does manage to take away Steel Shot with the showstopper. But then down goes the ultimate from Cypher, and all positions revealed to Team Alpha. Team Alpha have clearly the advantage right now. I mean, they have full control of B, they also have control of A, and the only rotation right now Septic can make is either go through B mid or he has to go through spawn itself.
I think he's going to save. He's going to save his operator here. As well as the nanite grenades and everything. Smart move. 7,900 credits he can buy for his entire team, and on the 5,000 on the operator is very costly. I think both the players will save here. And he takes down.
No, but then dies to Rogers. Nicely. Rogers always there to take the trade, man. I'm impressed. And Legend Gaming, welcome to the stream, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. If you're watching the game, make sure you subscribe because it helps us grow. And those numbers really count. Maybe you don't see it, but when we are doing things right here in the back end, it really matters to us. So please get it done. Thank you.
Each and every like and each and every sub makes a dent in our happiness meter as well as the energy levels in ourselves. So it is a huge request to the people watching out there to make sure that they like and subscribe and share it to all your friends, gamer friends, and look at the plays here. Look at the plays that we are giving you.
Support your
Get out of
team.
my way.
Revealing area.
It's gonna be an aggressive A push. I think Surrender Singh's gonna see some dead hot action and gets backed by no immediately. There's only Coffee sitting in A, and Steel Shot takes Coffee away. Blind takes away No, but I don't think he's gonna manage because there's the whole team stacking up on A. Toothless takes away Blind. Steel Shot takes away Mandy, and I think Septic takes away Steel Shot. I think that was a poor updraft. I think he didn't see him. I think he didn't see him.
Yeah, because you're concentrating on how you are going to use your updraft and as well as dash or whatever the abilities that you want to do. He just couldn't see him here. He was also on the ult and might be there was a issue with him. But Septic on the no scope onto that jet was incredible, dude. And look at BKL, I think. Yeah, and Omen going on for that ult, spots him on the Haven, and he has to land. He has to recover. This is the last round.
Doesn't manage to take away Toothless. Panics, moves out of Haven, and does get backed by Toothless.
It's
nice.
Switching sides.
I think that was a nice strategy from Team Alpha to take away his operator, man. That severely dented his economy.
It does not actually, because the round has swapped. It's a 6-6 round and the sides have swapped here. It is an equal matching. Each and every team, both the teams here are equally matched. And let's see what happens. What strats is going BKL pull off on the defense. Sorry, BKL on the attack and the Alpha on the defense here on the second half of the match.
Chat, if you can hear me munching, I'm sorry, man. I'm hungry. You gotta eat.
Hungry Hippo. Hungry Hippo on the chat, please, for this guy.
Yep.
A
man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, man. I'm super hungry. I mean, these matches drain away a lot of energy. I mean, look at the plays, man.
Yeah.
Look at these plays, man. They drain you. Just watching these games drain you, man.
Yeah, the positions, the pretty default setup on Team Alpha here. They also grab the defense, grabbing the orb here is incredible. Sova on the attack is still trying to get the ult point onto A. He's positioned himself. They are taking it slow, unlike Team Alpha, who took it very fast and aggressive onto Team BKL, basically.
Team BKL has, for some reason, dropped the bomb. But there's Killjoy to pick it up, Septic there to pick up the bomb.
No.
But then Mandy loses HP 94, but he's on shields, so he can still, and he does take away Psychic. Yes, nicely done. I mean, slow and steady, but then manages to get the kill.
Yeah, and it is a really nice push. Thanks, Coffee just pushes, and I think Sova here will see him. Steel Shot shutting down Mandy, but interesting. And thanks, Coffee shutting down Steel Shot and Toothless here. It's a 2v4.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
And everybody is dead from Team Alpha here. It was a nice and methodical push from Team BKL here onto the first round, setting up the tone for the entire second half. And they are on the lead with that pistol. And winning a pistol surely bags you one extra round, even if you lose on the second. But surely, pistol round gives you an advantage. Always.
It sets the tone for the whole match, man. I mean, winning the first round, it gives you the advantage already. They're all running Spectres already, and Team Alpha is gonna run classics with no shields. Let's see if they can pack some
Yeah,
rounds.
and one sheriff onto Noob here, who is holding C long sight. I think this is pretty smart move. They are pushing into garage. Everybody is going in. I think spray and pray will be the tactic here.
But Mandy, yeah, Mandy is alone over on a B window right now. But they do see Noob. Noob is very close to the entire team. If he manages to pull off a flank, I mean, he can take away multiple teammates. He does take away Surrender Singh. Beautiful double with the Sheriff, takes away
I
Coffee
think
as well.
that's on the
But
record.
then gets shut down by
That is on the
Blight.
record. Oh no, Fang Septic taking out shield.
Septic, however, shuts
Classic,
down Steel
classic
Shot,
versus
and then-
Spectre, not enough.
Yeah, I think Toothless is super Blight. I mean, Blight is super low on HP. Psychic getting tagged by the
One
Silver
enemy
Dart.
remaining.
Now losing the advantage of positioning. I think he's going to rotate, and it won't do him much good anyway because he doesn't have a good enough gun to take the fight. He realizes that he's probably going to
Say, I think he is not going
stay
to.
alive.
I think he's
guess,
going to
but
try
he
for an exit
is
frag.
going to rotate. He does see Blight, and I don't know what's going to happen. Doesn't get inflicted by Paranoia and gets shut down by Blight. with that stinger.
Saving a classic is not a very good thing to do. I think what Psychic wanted to do is that get some economy dent onto the team of BKL, get some Spectres out of their hands so that they have to buy and they cannot save and buy for their teams, for their friends, and which they have to stay on the Spectre if they want to keep their economy healthy. And Team BKL will be on a full buy here on this round 3 on the second half of the match, but still some dents on the economy happened on round 2 here. AG Rogers still
Vince,
rocking a
welcome to the
Spectre here.
chat. Frost,
Oh.
welcome to the chat. Thank you
Pausing.
for joining us. Let's go.
Revealing area.
What happened?
Pause the timer, please. I don't have the rights. Somebody disconnected.
Septic take. Who disconnected? Oh, okay. We have Steel Shot. I think it's Steel Shot takes away Septic anyway, though. I think the round is gonna continue. Ham, can you pause it?
And he's reconnected apparently. But then again,
He has reconnected, so we will just resume already. But he fails to make those buys, man. He lost that critical time on buy
And
rounds, and
he-
he's just running a classic right now. Things are not suddenly. I think it's Team Alpha, right?
Yeah,
They
Team
have a major disadvantage. I mean, it's just Rogers and Steel Shot running guns and Toothless with no
never
guns to
getting
run.
connected here.
It's the classic. Yep, getting disconnected at the same time. Will face off against Blight. Manages to take away Blight just with.
Spike
But
planted.
I take my words back, dude. I take my
player
words back
remaining.
entirely. This guy failed the buy round, didn't have a gun to take the fight, and still somehow manages to back 2 kills. One with a classic, next with the Phantom he just picked up. Impressive, man.
Yes.
Impressive.
No, it was Noob who disconnected basically, and he never connected.
One
Fixtures
player
did have a gun.
standing.
He went on. He
I'm not sure. It was a Sova on Team Alpha, right? Who
no,
disconnected.
it was Noob apparently. I think, but we will get back to it with our
I'm not-
teams on the back end. But
Yeah.
Steel Shot finishing it off, and BKL with the disadvantage and the disconnect still manages. Sorry, Team Alpha. Team Alpha still manages
Team
to.
Alpha, yeah.
Damn, dude, what is happening? I don't know. I think
guys suck.
the gods are not happy with me, I guess, because I'm confused like daisies. What is going on here?
I think it was. I think the guy who disconnected was Toothless with no. It was a Sova. He was the last man. He had no guns,
Okay,
no
yeah, yeah,
shields on him.
Sorry.
It was a classic. He was running a classic, but he managed to take away one with a classic and then picked up a Phantom, bagged another, and then died though. But then again, commendable.
You
With no
managed- yeah.
shields, taking away 2 fights, bagging 2 kills for your team, even though you were disconnected during the buy rounds. Impressive, man.
Yeah, impressive,
Come on.
dude. He was there. He was. Look, there is a saying: when a tiger is backed against the wild, he uses his
He
paws
is
hard.
most dangerous.
He's the most dangerous
Yep.
one in the server.
He is most dangerous during that time. Yep, I agree. I think it's gonna be an A push this time from Team BKL. Septic setting up on A.
Toothless to
A
see his
and-
Omen here.
Surrender Singh also setting up on A. We have T Rogers and we have Psychic setting up on A. I think it's gonna be an equal fight.
they're pinching
It's
in onto garage as well as
There.
mid.
Surrender
as well as
Singh
A.
going off against Rogers. Surrender popping off the boombot, but Rogers moves away from that boombot position. Effective, nicely done actually. But I don't know what team BKL's game is. They do have time. I mean, time on the clock, but then again, they haven't made a push onto a single site as of yet. I think it's going to be a C push. They're tilting on it. I mean, look at Blight.
Revealing
He's
area.
setting
With
up
the-
the Sova Dart over there. He has the bomb.
Yeah, with time
Let's see.
running, they tried for a aggressive. No, not exactly aggressive. They tried to speak,
Yeah.
spot some people on A if anybody is pushing.
30
in hard.
seconds left.
They put some people on.
I think
A.
it's gonna be a full-on B push. Fangs Coffee somehow takes away Steel Shot with the Sheriff. Nicely done.
Oh my God.
Surrender Singh takes away Rogers. It's a 5v3. Surrender Singh with the double takes away Toothless. Noob, however, takes
Player
down Blight.
remaining.
Surrender with a triple takes away Psychic as well, but Noob taking away Septic, and it's a 1v3. Noob with the double takes away Mandy again, and it's a 1v2. Noob, however, on super low HP. Let's see if he can pull it off. I mean, if he does,
2v1.
I don't even know what to say, man. He does realize they're both in, and in note, he doesn't have time to, I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
he
aim
had
on
to.
both objects, right?
Yeah.
Reina pops off the eye, and then she's
They
right
knew
there
they
taking the
knew
aggressive
that
pick.
the last cipher on the enemy team was outside of B. Both of them hit themselves nicely. Reina said that I have one layer left. If I see someone, I put on the layer. You come in. If I die, you are the one who finishes it off. And they did it
Yep.
very nicely. Discipline, textbook
Yep.
stuff, textbook defense on
Yep.
the post plant.
I think even though BKL is losing right now, I mean not BKL, sorry, my
Alpha?
bad. Team Alpha right now, even though they're losing, I think they still have the advantage. I mean, it's not by a large margin, right? It's just 2 rounds. And you can just bring it back. I think it's going to be an entire A push this time. I think Psychic is going to see a lot of action right about now, but he's running a shorty for some reason. I think it's because of the low economy. He decides to run away, but
Yeah,
loses shields and HP because of that.
Certain amount of HP. He still has some HP left, less than 100, but he can manage if he can pops off 2 kills with the shorty, because shorty is very good. I think they will, the opponent team BKL will rotate off
Yeah,
because they
Team
have
BKL
used.
is going to rotate. I mean, they drew all the attention onto A, and they're making a fast rotate, and it's going to take. I think Team Alpha is going to take their time. That they're going to just realize it a little too late that the other team has rotated, and they are apparently.
Repositioning
Steel
themselves
Shot
as well.
is placed in B, has B positioning, and it is going to be a B push once again. I think they're going to use the last run, just like the last run. I mean, they're going to wait the time out the clock, and they're just going to drop the
Yeah,
spike in the last
I
moment.
think this is not a match of an FPS. I think this is a match of an
30 seconds left.
chess game. Each and
Yep.
every players putting in the pieces, doing their moves, and everything is being balanced here. Yes, team BKL has 9 rounds, but anything can turn on any moment. Rogers Psychic taking down
Rogers
two
takes away Blight, and Fangs Coffee goes down, taken away by Psychic. Septic there to take the trade, but Toothless takes
10
away
seconds
Surrender.
left.
Septic takes away Toothless. There to
player
take a
remaining.
double trade, but Steel Shot there to take away Mandy. And once again, Killjoy is alone, but Steel Shot takes away. Nicely done with the double. I think, you know, this is what you know. This is, there's a saying. I don't remember the exact saying, but I know remember the message. You know, you can't use the same strategy over and over again. And this is what happened this time. When Team Alpha decided that they were gonna, you know, use the same strat they used last round, and it just fell apart and backfired.
Yes. Look here. The thing that matters the most is that Alpha kept three of their players alive. Psychic here got 1 kill with the shorty, only wasting 200 creds on him and getting so much in back. It's like mutual funds all over again for this guy.
This is a nice spot.
Yep.
Let's see what
Let's
happens
see.
on the round. It's a 9-8, so equal, so equivalent. Everything is going to toe for toe, and everything is balanced here.
I mean, it's almost an equalizer, right? I mean, like I said, man, they were not losing by a large margin, and all they have to do is they have to bring it back real quick. That's all they have to do, and they have narrowed the margin down by a lot. It's just one more round, and it's an equalizer already. I think Team BKL is going to push C this time. Surrender Singh and Septic setting off on near C garage, but then Surrender losing a lot of HP, 39 HP now, and he's not on enough HP to take a gunfight. Gets tagged by Toothless. Perfect timing, man. He just realized there's not I think he knew that he did previously lose a lot of HP. Steel shot somehow dies to Blight. Yep. Nice positioning from Blight, I would say. Toothless there to take away
Yeah,
Mandy. Nice trade though.
he
It's a
has the spike.
3v2.
Yeah, he has the spike and he is holding outside. But Fang's Coffee takes on HG Rogers here, and it might be a equal match here again.
Come back. Let's
Come
see.
back.
Let's see. They're gonna do a
Psychic sees
deep.
the Sova here. They're running off onto A.
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
They have to hurry
I
here.
think, I think Blight realized that if he decided to plant on B, there are probably people lurking around him.
Spike
And he's gonna
planted.
die quick if he did make the plant. But I think it's gonna be a Sova v Sova in A sewers, Toothless and Blight coming up
player
against each
standing.
other, and Toothless there with the perfectly placed crosshair right on the head. Coffee takes away Psychic. It's a 1v1. Reina with the Empress, but then Toothless there to fake off the defuse.
Oh.
Takes away Fangs. That's bait. That's how
That's
bait,
bait.
works, man. You bait
Yeah.
the opponent and that's it. That's how you take it away.
Yeah, I thought that he might just use his Sova dart that he had on him, but then again, the instant seconds, every millisecond counts. He just tapped on the spike and just re-peeked again, and Reina was distracted there.
Yep. Kamen Kundilia, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for those kind words from you, man. Arjav, welcome to the stream, man. Angry R6, who's casting? That would be Blackout has just dropped it to you. It's Virgil and my partner Infinix. I think if
Yes.
you don't like the casting, you could just tell us right away. But be there, watch the match, participate in the chat, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's a 9-9
Suggestions.
score line. It's an equalizer. Team Alpha bringing it back. Let's see. Let's see if they can bag an advantage around to themselves. Let's see if
BKL on
it
a
turns into a
huge-
9-10.
The BKL on a huge disadvantage because they are running on eco round here.
Yep.
And
And
they
they're
just-
running out of creds.
Yeah, they want to save creds here. And
Coffee takes away Noob though. Wait a sheriff. That is impressive, man.
On to
I mean,
C down here.
anytime I see somebody take down an enemy with with a sheriff, I mean the sheriff requires impeccable aim. Down goes the Killjoy ultimate. This is their turn to push, but Toothless takes away Septic. Mandy takes away Toothless though. Nice trade. But then again, I think the Killjoy ultimate was placed way behind in order to be effective. I mean, it does clear the bomb site, but then again, you cannot clear the
Spike
rotates.
planted.
Coffee takes down Psychic. Steel Shot takes away Coffee. I think Team Alpha still has the chance of bringing it back. Steel Shot makes the equalizer. It's a 2v2 with Surrender on super low HP. Down goes the Showstopper. Misses. Doesn't get
One
Steel
player
Shot. Steel Shot
standing.
still alive. Rogers there to take away Singh. And Mandy alone now sitting
And he
underneath.
spots Singh
Can
on
he
a-
bag 2 kills? He can't.
Mandy was positioned very beautifully onto Hell, but HG Rogers getting the kill onto that. I think it was. I don't know who it was. I think Fang Samtic, yes. And then he just managed to pull that trigger off of
Yep.
Mandy there.
Yep, I think Mandy's positioning, as just like you said, it was correctly placed. I mean, he was there to
Yeah.
just bag the person who was going to go for the spike, but then his teammates just kept getting bagged one after the other, and he just lost the advantage he had.
Yeah, Steel
And
Shot.
then he was just cornered.
Steel Shot there, dodging the Surinder Singh's ultimate, wasting an ultimate that requires 6 points to collect,
Yep.
and then manages to get a frag on him. Oh my god,
Yep.
Steel Shot.
I mean,
beat-
AC Rogers was well
Yeah.
placed on Heaven when he he got baited by the Showstopper. I would say his Showstopper got
Yeah.
baited by Steel Shot, and Rogers was there to take the trade, man. Nicely done. I mean, that is how you play a
how you
team
play.
game, man.
And they have Team Alpha, a group of solo registers are on the lead, and equal round. Psychic takes down
Psychic
Fang's
takes away
Coffee.
Coffee.
And the Sova Owl is out. It's taken down by Toothless. A lot of utilities has been wasted from Team BKL here. And
Yep.
AJ
And I
Rogers
think
is
Team
repositioning
Alpha
himself.
is suddenly realizing that it's probably going to be their same strat and they're going to reposition themselves. Blight takes away Psychic. Steel Shot does know now that there is somebody in mid and decides to push. I mean, if he does, he's going to head with Blight immediately. It's going to be an A push, and their team was correctly reading each other. I mean, Rogers is already placed in Heaven, but he's alone though, and it's an entire full team push from 4 members from Team
30
BKL. They
seconds left.
managed to take away Rogers, Septic taken away. Now they have to perform a successful retake with 3 members only. And I think the spike is going off. Yep, it is going off.
Spike planted.
Easy
Let's
spike
see if
off.
they can do the retake.
It'll be a 10-10.
Down goes the turret as well. I think it's going to be very difficult. I mean, even if they manage to kill each and every member, Surrender Singh taking away Noob, things not looking good for Team Alpha.
I think they're positioning themselves each on each other. 2 guys on hell and 2 guys outside of A and 1 guy on short lurking. I think 2v4. It's going to be a huge mountain to climb. I think the smart move here would be just going back and
save.
saving their guns and get some exit frags onto the opponent team, because they are winning this round after a very long time. If they can manage to get away some guns off those players, that will put a huge dent on the economy. I think it's a game of chess. It's not a game of FPS anymore.
Yeah. I think even if they manage to kill away the first 3 members on Team BKL, if they left the Killjoy alive though, they wouldn't be able to take away the defuse anyway. I mean, she had the turret placed on, there was a nanite grenade to take care of it. Then she herself was also positioned right below Heaven to take a peek, you know.
Yeah.
You have to be afraid of a Killjoy till the moment she's alive.
Yeah, still the motion, because her turret is a secondary bait. Her turret is a bait actually. That is all I want to say.
Yep.
And look
and
at
she takes away
turret
takes away so much HP, slows you down.
Yeah.
It's a gives Killjoy a major advantage over you. I mean,
and people on the Team Alpha, 4 people have their ults ready, and it's an even round, 10-10. Can Team Alpha use
even the
their ult?
scoreboard is almost equalized. I mean, you see Surrender with a 19k top frag, while Toothless also top fragging on Team Alpha with 18 kills. Steel Shot. I mean, come on, look at Team Alpha, man. These are a bunch of randoms coming together to play into a tournament. I mean, look at their performance, man. Look at their performance as randoms coming together to play together. I mean, insane, man.
I think this tournament might just be a huge blessing in disguise, because we just gave them a group of people who are like-minded, who are going to grind it out for each other, and if they practice more, if they practice for more than some years and then come back to the tournament, I think they are going to wreck havoc
Toothless
here.
takes away Mandy. Toothless takes away Septic as well. Psychic taking away Surrender Singh, one of the best members on Team BKL. I think what you said, I agree with it. I mean, Steel Shot with the beautiful shot on the blind
30
takes
seconds
away
left.
the advantage Team BKL had, and they even know his position. I think it's Coffee, and his position is compromised. He has the bomb, but then it's a fast rotate from Team Alpha already, and they have the position. I think Rogers doesn't have. I mean, Coffee doesn't have a chance. I mean, he can't make the plant. He
10
can't
seconds
rotate.
left.
5 people alive on Team Alpha. There's simply no chance. All he can do is save right now. Hold his position and save his gun. That's all he can do.
Yes, I think that's the smart move. But I want, if he had time, if Fangs Coffee had time, you should never underestimate Reina here, because if you pop off, you are the best person on the server.
Yep, I mean, that is what Reina was made for. When you read her description, it says she's strongly performance-based, and if you can pop off with a Reina, I mean, you are unstoppable. I've seen some awesome Reina, unbelievable Reina plays that I would say no other agent could pull off. I mean, you cannot pull off those plays with any other agent than a Reina.
Yeah, for Reina, you need to be on the top of your element. You have to be the best player on the server if you want to pop off with Reina.
Yep.
And playing Reina requires a lot of confidence. You have to be boosted on some juices to play Reina.
Steel Shot positioning himself right on top of that wall. Nice positioning. Down goes the arrow, but Steel Shot gets tagged anyway. And it's going to be a hard B push from Team Alpha, I guess.
Sorry, it's Team
is it
BKL?
Alpha or Team
BKL? BKL is pushing
Team
on
BKL,
attack.
yes. BKL is on attack. I get confused, sorry. Excuse me for my mistake.
Yeah, it happens because whenever the team rotates,
I mean, the plays are so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surrender Singh
changes.
taking away Steel Shot. Let's see. I mean, they did manage to take away Steel Shot from B, but I think this is a really smart play from Team BKL. I mean, they realized that they just killed somebody in B, but there's no time because the other members are probably rotating, and you should instead rotate to another side and successfully take control of that side. And that is what is happening right now. Coffee bagging doubles, man. Psychic, however, takes
30
away Mandy.
seconds left.
Psychic with a double as well. Nicely done.
player remaining.
Runs out of bullets, gets taken away by Septic.
Yep.
I mean, tough luck.
Yeah,
man.
tough luck. Vandal, that is the
Spike
that's the thing
planted.
that is very weak on the Vandal. You can't just spray on the Vandal and get multiple kills. I think Riot developers needs to give some love to the Vandal. 25 bullets onto that gun, just not enough. And after hearing a lot of rumors from Tens and other professional players from for Valorant, apparently running and gunning with the Phantom is easier than anything. You can just run and gun and spray with the Phantom.
Yep. Yep.
Riot developers need
Let's
to do
see.
something about it.
Once again, it's an equalizer. It's 11-11, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what's going to happen, man. I cannot put my bets onto any other team, any of these teams right now because I don't know which team is coming out on a steel shot right away, taking away Coffee right off the map immediately.
Yeah, takes down the
I mean,
Reyna out of the
impressive.
server on the round. I think it's going to be a huge mountain to climb for Team Beagle,
Yep.
but you never know. If you are methodical and if you play as a team, you can just take control of one
Yeah.
side and you just need to defend. Only Psychic here on
Yep.
C, and the opponent Omen has put out the smoke. Fang Septic is also pushing in with him, and Psychic
Yeah.
just
I
might
think
spray
Team
onto
Alpha
it.
is not. I mean, none of the members on Team Alpha are ready to let go of any of the sites as of right now. They are trying to figure out on which rotate they're gonna make, and they are going to aggressively, reposition themselves onto that side. You can see Noob moving in fast from both sides, but he's not quite sure. He's going back to A once
Sorry.
again, and that might just be a smart move because I think Team BKL is indeed rotating onto site A. He does have trap wires positioned there, but then again, even if the trap wires are there, if you lose control of a site once, there's no retaking it with
AG
ease,
Rogers
it's going to
sees
be
30
difficult
seconds left.
the
anyway.
Sova here, he's lurking, but the A will be for the granted, will be taken for them.
I think A has been compromised already. Down goes the Killjoy ultimate. Toothless, however, taking away Blight. Once again, things not looking good for Team BKL. They have 3 members down. Spike going off at the last moment. It's
planted.
11 seconds, but Spike goes off anyway. I think Team BKL has the advantage. I mean, Alpha has the advantage right now because they have 5 members on their team. They can do consistent rotates,
player
but I'm just gonna shut the fuck up because look at this.
Caster's curse, as you say, 3v5, and they managed
Match
to
point.
pick off the entire team. Three guys.
It was like walking onto his crosshair, man. Septic taking away a triple. I think he took a triple. I didn't even notice. I mean, the kill feed jammed up so quick.
Yeah,
I
the kill
didn't
feed
even
just-
notice. It was
I
too
think my
fast for
game
my brain
lagged.
to process.
The game lagged. I just saw 5 names or 6 names popping off, and then that was
Yep.
it. That was it.
Yep.
Even my 144 hertz monitor can't pick up this crazy
Yeah,
amount
the
of
pace at which the game is going, man. I'm
Spike drop.
hella impressed. Noob pushing on first. Gonna see. I think he's running on a Bulldog. Septic taking away steel shot. This is not good. Looking good for Team Alpha at all. I mean, Coffee bags Rogers. It's a 5v3. This is an immense confidence boost to Team
Toothless
BKL,
takes down
right?
one
I mean,
guy on
Toothless,
Team
however,
BKL.
brings down Blight. I mean, both
Blight, yeah.
teams about to lose a lot of things. I don't know if Noob can read that someone is right there. He does. Reyna popping off the Lear. He does know. I think Reyna doesn't realize. Toothless and Fangs take away Surrender Singh and Coffee. Nicely done.
And it is
suddenly the
turned
score
back around.
has
It's
tilted.
3v2.
The score has tilted. Killjoy gets tagged, has been cornered, and is getting tagged. She knows she's going to get pushed. But Noob there to take the trade. But Mandy there to take the trade as well. It's a double trade. But then Psychic bringing it back. It's a 12.
Another
12 once
overtime
again.
for us.
Oh,
Another
this is-
overtime.
Switching sides.
I mean,
Overtime.
overtimes, man. This really require a lot of energy, man. I would say, man, I'm getting drained immensely. I mean, I'm being drained of more energy than my body can make.
Yep. And I think I need to get sponsored by some Red Bulls here because I don't know how many days I can pull off this amount of overtimes and this amount of 13-9s to cast basically. But then again, I'm loving it. Everyone on the chat, I guess, I hope you make sure to like it because this kind of plays you will not get anywhere else.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, over time, the sides have been swapped. Team BKL on defense and Alpha on at the attack. They have to win 2 consecutive rounds. They have to manage, and it was even. I don't know how many overtimes will this go on for. The one that the one team that gets the first picks will be important here.
Yep. I think the side swapped again. I think it's
overtime
BKL
side
on
swap.
defense right now and
Alpha
Alpha on attack. Both teams have equal advantages. It all comes down to who gets those frags and bags those bodies in the first aim. Team PKL's Coffee taking the first frag. Bags, who did he kill? I was Toothless,
Yeah,
and
Toothless.
there he takes away fragger on Team Alpha.
Sander Singh, the top fragger from
I
Team
think it's going to be.
BKL
I don't know the position. I'm not quite sure of the positioning of Team Alpha because there's 2 people pushing, and you can see Steel Shot pushing onto
They're
A.
trying to put a dent
and
on
there
everywhere. They wanted to
is-
see where are the holes in the defense of
Psychic.
BKL here, and Alpha
Yep.
is trying to make
I think-
some dents onto wherever the hole is.
Yeah. Yep. I think I'm gonna take my words back. I mean, that was a super fast rotate from Team Alpha, man.
Yep.
Look at, I mean, Steel Shot
30
taking absolute
seconds
control
left.
of, say, A,
Spike
communicating to his
planted.
team that A is clear and ripe for the taking. Steel Shot takes away the advantage Team BKL had, takes away Coffee.
Yeah,
And now
Steel
Team
Shot positioning
Alpha
himself
positioned
nicely here.
Nicely.
And Surrender Singh is going to pick every angle. He has a lot of task on his hand. There is, and Surrender Singh takes
Does
down.
manage to take away Psychic, but he can't take away 2. Blight takes away Rogers, but Steel Shot
Last
manages to
one
take away
player
double,
standing.
takes away Blight and Step take away. Mandy takes away Steel Shot, but then there's Noob. Noob is still there to take away Mandy. Mandy knows that, and he's afraid to take the defuse. He knows he's gonna get back anyway, but there's no time, and Noob takes it away. Sealing off Mandy's fate, and once again bringing it back for Team Alpha, man.
On a 10 HP.
Switching sides.
On a 10
Match
HP.
On 10
point.
HP.
He waited
Yeah, I
and
agree.
waited like a pro. He just knew that he will be on a fake defuse here. He has to be. So he waited for 2 seconds, and then the Omen there just lifted himself up, and he saw, and then again he went for the defuse. And after that, just Noob came out and thus finishing it off and getting a 13 rounds for his team. And now they are on the defense. It has to be perfect for Team Alpha here to make a dent here and win it.
I think Noob and Mandy were really sweating at that
Yeah.
point, right? They were sweating.
Nerves of steel
Profusely, I
are
guess.
required.
Yeah,
Nerves of
I
steels are
guess.
required
I
for
mean,
these
that was
moments.
Angry Ang R6, welcome to the stream, man. Says BDE casters. What does that mean?
Revealing
Oh my
area.
god.
Ooh, big dick energy. Thank you. I
Oh,
said dick
sorry.
on stream. Shit,
I
my
think we might
stream is
just be
ruined now.
demonetized here
Yep.
Shock dart.
with
And
that word here.
All thanks to me. All
Yep.
thanks to me.
Shock
It will
dart.
be coming out of your
Congratulations.
paycheck,
Yep.
Virgil.
I'm getting slow claps from my moderators and from the rest of my crew already. I can imagine them slow clapping already.
Okay, it's a last round, or maybe not. They are pushing in slowly.
Maybe not. I
fam.
mean, it's a last round for Team Alpha, but not for BKL. I mean, for BKL, they
Garage has
have
been
to bring it
overtaken.
back.
They will push on to see. The only sentinel there is the Cypher here holding it off, popping off that cyber cage and holding off the team. And
I think Toothless is also positioned
30
in B
seconds
to
left.
take care of, see if they lose control. And Noob takes away Blight, and it's a 5v4. I think Team BKL is going to rotate, and it's just Rogers sitting alone. He does realize that they have pushed on to B, and this is his position to take away. But Steel Shot takes away Septic, and
planted.
Fangs Coffee with the double taking away Rogers, and Steel
2-2.
Shot. Surrender takes away. Steel Shot takes away Surrender as well. It's a 2v2. Things looking slightly advantageous for Team BKL because
they
the
are on
spike
the
has
post
gone
plan
off.
situation. It's a 2v2, and Reina is here on
Last
the side
player
and
standing.
takes down Toothless
Coffee
here.
taking away Toothless.
Player remaining.
But does take away. Psychic manages to take away Fangs. He doesn't know where he is and gets backed by Mandy. And once again, it's an equalizer. We have a double overtime.
Double overtime. 2 double overtimes on our
Switching sides.
Game Jam Live 20
Overtime.
time.
And
It'll be
this
all-
is the second overtime.
Yeah.
This is the second overtime, double overtime we've had in the
Yeah.
entire tournament, man.
Yeah, and this if a team manages to win here, they have to win it here, or it will go on to a toss. I guess I don't know what we have set up for this team. I
I
think
don't know if I mean none of the teams are gonna let go, right? They're not gonna settle on a tie.
yeah,
They're
they
gonna have to settle this game today, and I mean it's gonna go on forever if these teams don't manage to break each other. One of them has to come out on top.
yeah, they just don't want to give the opponents any chances. They both want to win so bad that they are giving their all their might. Once these guys win, once that guy is win, they are just giving
I mean,
time of
look
the
at the
lifetime.
scoreboard. It's so equal. I mean, Surrender as the top fragger on Team BKL has 24 kills. Steel Shot has 25. Coffee takes away Noob once again, and Team Alpha BKL has the advantage right now. BKL losing Noob. I mean, he's the only Sentinel that was able to hold off as side alone. Also, Team Alpha losing. I think it's sides are
It's the
switched
attack.
again.
Sides are switched. Noob
have
was
the
on the attack. He was pushing in for the information onto the camera, and now I think the whole of Team Alpha is rotating onto B. But Surrender Singh caught
Surrender
them off
Singh
guard.
with the double, but Rogers there to take the trade. Nice double. I mean, he has already done his job, right? He's dead, but he has already done his job. Psychic there beautifully takes away Coffee. Coffee just recklessly rushing on the side A. I mean, he thought he had A control, right? But then he lost it so
30
quick.
seconds left.
And now they are on the post-plan
Spike
situation.
planted.
Can they manage to make a dent here and seal it off on the attack round? And they are winning the attack round apparently.
Yep. I mean, Psychic and Rogers are positioned nicely.
And the one
Psychic
tap.
taking away Blight.
With the one
once
tap, dude. With the
again.
one tap onto that head.
With a one tap, yep. Hits Paranoia. Reina Rogers is on low HP though. Both teams position actually very well. I mean, I don't even know what's gonna happen now. It's a 2v2 down goes
player
Spike
remaining.
Diffuse, but Mandy takes away Rogers, inflicts Paranoia, and this is it. And Psychic with the double once again, bringing it back for Team Alpha
God.
once again,
Switching
man. This
sides.
guy slaying
Match
it, man.
point.
This guy a
Insane.
beast.
Perfect paranoia. What am I saying?
Paranoia. even.
Paranoia.
That is the
R
perf-
and N is
Yep.
messing up on me. I'm sorry, chat. Everybody watching the stream, I'm sorry, but that paranoia was perfect. The Reina
Yep,
didn't
I
have
think
a
that
single
Paranoia
chance.
won the game.
Won the game.
That Paranoia
And-
took the game.
But now it's the time for a team BKL on the attack and show their mantle, and Psychic on the defense again on the double overtime.
Yep. Let's see which team can capitalize. I think it's team. I think it's Team Alpha once again
Deploying
attacking
drone.
while BKL
no.
is on defense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, Surrender Singh is playing for BKL and he's on defense right now. So let's see what happens. Alpha on attack once again. I mean, they won the last round, right? Noob takes away Coffee. Things looking grim for Team Alpha. Sorry, Team BKL. I mean, they've come so far. It's double overtime. And if you lose after a double overtime, I mean, all that effort, 45 minutes of gameplay time, dude, lost.
Yeah, Surrender
Right? I mean,
Singh on the attack.
it's I wouldn't say lost. I mean, you had fun playing the game, but then again, all that matters in the end is the win. I mean, on the people would say that winning doesn't matter, but on the inside, you know deep down that winning is all that matters, right? But Psychic with a nice rotate taking away Mandy. Psychic with the double taking away Fan Septic, and
and
that's
it is
it.
taken down.
Defenders win.
That's it.
I think on the
Team Alpha for the win.
double overtime, you play both rounds on the attack and the defense. I think I might have to read the documentations of Valorant all over again. But then again, this game insane, dude. Steel Shot, Surrender Singh, Toothless, Fangs, Coffee, Psychic, Mandy, AG Robbers, Blight, no Fangs, Septic. Everybody, look at the scoreboard. It's like red, blue, red and green, red and green, red and green, red and green, and red and green. Evenly matched. Evenly matched.
Ham, bring on the cams.
Guys,
mean,
GG.
dude,
This is
look at this.
This is a GGWP on the caps.
I mean, can you see my palms are sweating right now? Can you see that? I mean, I don't think you can, but if you zoom in, you'll see that my palms are sweating. I mean, I've been on my seat like this the whole time.
Yes.
I couldn't tell. I mean, who was it? I think it was Psychic, right? He was playing Omen for Team Alpha. I mean, that paranoia dude, that got them what they needed. The last
think
thread of life they had,
Yeah.
they grabbed onto it. I mean, Psychic was
The
like, no, we're
paranoia.
not gonna let this go.
No.
This is mine, and I'm taking it.
I'm taking it. And I have to say, this team of solos has put up such a
Yep.
brilliant show that
Yep.
you have to give it to them. Their community have
Yep.
managed to put a person on the lurk, on the attack, on some area. They have used one of their abilities, the most costly abilities, like the Sova drone or an ult even, and then suddenly push onto the other side for a plant. Just
Yep.
think about the things that they can do if they play together for more than a month or two, and then again come to this show or play on any other tournaments. Look at the damage and the havoc they can create in this short amount of days. They have managed to pull off such a beautiful show for us.
Yep. I think. I mean, I like I said, I wanted a game. I wanted a good game, and I didn't think that there wasn't gonna be a game that could top the two games and the pre games from the day before.
Yeah,
I think they have been such good games. I think that it wasn't gonna be topped, right? I thought that we already had the best matches we were gonna
yeah.
have in our tournament, but then again, here we are, a team of solos
I think we should
besting.
not be betting. I think you and I should are not the best people to bet on things
Yep, I think we
anymore.
are absolutely not. I mean, I'm once again, I apologize to both teams because I think me and Infinix putting our money on these teams cost what these teams their wins, man.
Yeah,
I think
cast us luck,
I
caster's
mean
curse.
I think we are the worst when it comes to making predictions, right?
Predictions. Yep.
I
It
think
can
that's
be
the
a we are here to see, and we
Yep.
have seen some.
Yep.
We
I
have
mean,
seen, and we
kudos.
hope we see some more.
Yeah, and when you said that all players played equally, I mean, look at the score. Like you said, it's
This is
an
a screenshot.
alternate player.
I think this is a photo that can be posted onto our Instagram.
Yep,
This is
yep,
beautiful site. This is a beautiful
yep,
site.
yep. I mean, nicely done, man. Kudos to both teams. Congratulations to Team Alpha for moving forward, and congratulations. I mean, not. I mean, thank you for playing with us, right? I
Yes.
mean, they put up such a good show, man. Double overtime speaks for itself. Both teams on par with each other. Amazing, amazing performance. We have we have the next game coming on. It's going to be between Stand Up Esports versus PacketLoss. I think you
So
guys are excited to see PacketLoss, right?
yep.
So let's see. We're gonna be back. I think after this game, I definitely need to refresh, man. I need to take a pee break. I need some snacks onto me. I need to gulp down some water, and I guess you need to do that too.
So, but then again, before you go on to the break, make sure to like our stream and subscribe, and press the subscribe button onto our streams, and go have a break and come back soon to join us.
Yep, we'll
Thanking.
be back in about 5 minutes tops. Let's see. Let's get hyped.
It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Though we're all like monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi. just follow your trail, and I'm losing your mind, and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above, but let me be myself. I'm not above, but let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail, and I'm losing your mind, and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. Ooh, I'm not above, but let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself.
It wrapped around your soul with no control. You can't breathe when you're drowning underwater. There's so much water. I'll run, I'll hide. Darkness always clouds my mind. Now look behind. It's moving closer every time.
Hello, we are back with the last match of our stream for tonight. It's Stand Up Esports versus PacketLoss. I hope both the team supporters are here on the chat. Make sure the chats are running all the time. Make sure your support is there for your team, and make sure you support us too. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe the stream, and I want to make a huge shout out to our team on the back end, Nubla, Ham, and Blackout Haze, who is moderating the games as well as the stream. So please, a huge shout out to these guys and a huge shout out to you guys also. We have stand up esports with Slayer on the team, Ryuk. I think he's a fan of Death Note here. Rocks, Mafia 69K, and Indra DBZ for Team Stand Up Esports. From Packet Loss, we have Knapsack 404, Error Not Found, Batwick 9000, Artesian, R Roy, and Max Zero Kill for Team Packet Loss. The map that they have both selected
You
is
said
Ascent.
you said error 101. Who is error 101?
Error 404. It's a meme for when you don't
Oh,
have
okay.
internet and you try to access a web browser. I think the
Okay,
chap.
okay. I get it. No, I got it. I thought it was you were naming somebody. I got confused. I didn't see anybody error on 404 on the lobby, so I got confused.
Yeah.
My bad. Apparently, I'm weak on jokes.
The meme game, I think you need to put
Yep,
yourself
yep. My
onto
meme
the.
game is
Yeah,
severely weak.
I think you
agree.
need a Reddit account right now and make sure you stay there for 2 hours. It will take 2 hours and 1 month to catch up on all the memes.
Yep.
I guess. I hope.
Slayer FPS, let's go. I think this guy's hyped in the chat, man. Indra DBZ playing for Team Stand Up Esports. I think this guy's a Dragon Ball fan. I mean, OG Dragon Ball fan, I guess.
Yeah, everybody is
Let's
fan of
see.
something here. I
I
think
am.
Mafia is fan of something else though.
Yep. Yeah, maybe. And I'm not. I will say I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I've seen two people right till now who have refused. I mean, name themselves anything other than Batman. This time it's Batwick 9000. I mean, this guy maybe turned out to be a pro. I have no doubts on that. But come on, you were this close to greatness.
Yes.
This close.
Just
You could have
change the
just said,
numbers.
"I'm Batman," right?
I'm
You were this close to saying that line, and then you just messed that up. But
I
anyway,
think he wants to be the best of both worlds, John Wick as well as Batman.
yep,
He's the better
yep,
version of both, I guess.
yep. I guess. I mean, map for this game is gonna be Ascent again, guys. I don't know. Maybe the teams just love playing Ascent. I
Yeah,
don't anymore. I mean, I've
it's
lost taste for Ascent already. I
yeah,
hate it.
and and you said that you love the map S and it's your favorite map, but I'm slowly starting to regret your words.
Yep, I hate it. Like I said, I hate it already.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. I want to see. Yep. I want to see the picks on these teams so that I can tell what kind of play style they're gonna be running. I want
We
to
have
see
seen
some
oh,
aggressive plays,
I
man.
think there are no more strategies left for me to see on this map. I think
Yeah.
it will be a rehash of things that we have seen before from other teams. But at the end of the day, it's the team which pulls off the better way of
Yeah.
pushing onto the site will win.
Yeah. And then what I meant was I just want to see what these guys are gonna do. I mean, I have barely any energy left, but I'm gonna do my best. Just like these teams are going to do
Push
their
through.
best. They're gonna push through, and if they're gonna push through, then I'm gonna push through it as well.
Yes, their energy will be summoned to us, and we might just be able to get a huge map,
Yep.
huge match for us on
Yep.
this Ascent round. Stand up
We all
esports and packet loss. Let's go, guys. Everybody on the chat, please
Let's
make sure.
hype it up,
Let's
guys.
hype
Come
it
on,
up.
this is it. I mean, this is the last game. You don't have time. This is it. This is the time to hype it up. Stand Up Esports, Mafia already confirmed pick on a Jet into DBZ running on Omen. We have no other confirmed picks from other team members, though. I am surprised. We have 15 seconds of the clock. I'm yet to see confirmed picks from both teams.
Select your agent.
Okay, the picks have been confirmed. Let's go. Are they confirmed? I didn't see any. Okay, let's go. We have Batwick running a Sova. We have Artesian running a Reina. I mean, Reina has been the meta for this tournament, I guess. We have
Reina
a
and
race.
Reina
We have a
and
race.
Jet has seen a lot of plays on this game, and Omen is the meta. I think Omen is the meta dominant, but I think everybody loves to see a duelist pop off heads.
Yep. Max Zero
It's
Kill running the Omen. We have seen Omen in every game. Speaks of the impact he brings into the game.
yes, he's the one that manages to be the backbone of the team. Where the smoke deploys, the team pushes.
Yep, let's see. We have Rocks running a Sova, and we have IndoDBs. What is Ryuk playing? He's playing Arena as well. We have Reina in both teams, Omen in both teams. We have Sova in both teams. Sova is also one of the most recurring agent picks we have seen throughout this tournament. Let's see.
Yeah, packet
We
loss
only
on
have a
attack here.
Jet. Infinix, I think it's time to bring your shades on, man. We have a Sky playing on this map, and Artisan already taking away Mafia 69k already.
That
Let's
flick
go.
on to the tree room was insane on Artisan. Damn, dude, this guy is on drugs.
And Slayer is gonna see a lot of action right about now. I mean, entire team PacketLoss is pushing onto him. There's 3 people in A3. Does manage to take away the Sova Dart, but then gets back by Max Zero Kill anyway. It's a 5v2. PacketLoss with full A control. Does IndoDBZ somehow managing to take away Artisan, but loses 90 HP and is not gonna win the next gunfight anyway. Max Zero Kill sealing the deal with IndoDBZ, and it's just Rocks left alone. I think he can use the Sova Dart to his advantage. I mean, it is the only utility he has left on his kit right now. But then there's 4 people to clutch on to this round. Let's see if he can pull it off. 4 people position accurately backwards. He does realize somebody's right behind him. Does manage to take away Roy, but there are 3 more people with he's left only 70 HP. Let's see if he can bag another.
He is trying so hard. He has managed to put a dent on the Omen. He has managed to.
He does takes away Batwick, but is not going to successfully win the round. PacketLoss taking the first one.
Dude, Artisan on that 2 taps, dude. Onto the trees, onto the long sideline, but Max Zero Kill is here to finish it off on the rocks. But it does not matter because it's the first round, it's the pistol round. You can bounce back off after you gain some momentum on the economy. I think it will gonna be a slow pace from team stand-up esports here. But PacketLoss looking strong on that second round after the first round here.
Yep. Ronit Kundu 51, welcome to the stream. Let's go stand up. That's hype for team stand up. But then PacketLoss is the one who has the advantage right now. Let's see if PacketLoss is apparently getting super aggressive with the attacks, man. I mean, all 5 of them get tagged by Rox's Sova Dart right there, but they instead do not get tagged, so they are going to instead go for a rotate. Apparently, it's a smart market rotate. We already have Knapsack following off the market, takes away Reina nicely. I mean, this is what a good team shows you. I mean, look at the play style, man. I mean,
and he has managed to put himself on the CP as well as on the
Knapsack takes away Rocks. Sweet double from Knapsack, taking away IndoDBZ and Rocks with the same spray. And we have Jet left alone right now. Mafia 69k.
Spike planted.
Yep. Shorty, not good enough gun to engage on such a long range. I don't think he'll be able to take away Knapsack with who is running a Spectre, and he can't. Gets back by Knapsack. Knapsack with the beautiful triple. Nicely done, man. I think he got 4 people down there, right?
4 people, yeah. I think he got 4 people. 2 on the CT side on there, then the Reina on the market.
Yeah, he took down a Reina.
And then he got the last kill of the match onto that Jet. I think the economy will be low and weak on the side of stand-up esports, but they will be forced to go for a buy round onto the round 3. And team PacketLoss will be holding on to their Spectres so that they can also bounce back onto the economy. If they can manage to put a dent on this Spectre plays here, it will be a huge
once again. The Dart does not manage to get a tag though this time. Although the last time he got 5 tags. Ryuk taking away Batwick suddenly from A3. Nice pick. I was hella impressed. I mean, I didn't even expect to make him a pick, and he did.
The smokes have been deployed by Omen. They were trying to take it slow, but the peak onto that B lobby area was huge for them.
Once again, get picked. Ryuk with a double makes it a triple kill. They backing Max Zero Kill and Knapsack. I mean, I was about to say right before that Ryuk being Ryuk and who was it? Mafia 69. I mean, they are the duelists on Team Stand Up Esports, right? And they were the ones bottom fraggers with 0 kills. And I was not impressed by their gameplay. But then again, there he is with the triple K. But Artisan there to take the trade. Takes away Ryuk and Mafia.
Artisan on a nutty aim. He is just killing people right and left. And he upgrades from the Spectre. gets a Vandal onto his head, and he knows that he is the master on the one taps. He will get another
30 seconds left.
But
One
Indra
player
DBZ
DBZ with a
on top.
sweet tap. Sweet tap, yep. But Roy shutting him down immediately. And Rox takes away Roy, and for the first time, it's a win for Team StandUp Esports. Let's
But
go.
then, yeah, let's go. But PacketLoss on the Spectre with the money manages to pick off 3 people from StandUp Esports, putting a dent onto the economy. I think PacketLoss won't be too disappointed after this round loss. They have managed to put a huge dent onto the economy of StandUp Esports here.
Yep. Let's see what they can do. I mean, I take my words back immediately on Ryuk. Running that Reina, man, he took those entry frags so quickly, man. The first was immediately after the over dart went off from Rox, and then he takes a double. Nicely done, man. I mean, that is impressive.
Artisan sees the Jet sees the Artisan, and it's a mind game. Who picks first? Who gets the shot? Who lands it? And
It's going to be an
he's
A push. I think Mafia about to see some action. He's going to be picked by Knapsack. He does manage to take away Knapsack. Does manage to spray.
and
Dash
he
away.
positions
Gets.
himself onto the tree.
Doesn't get paranoid. Yep.
Yeah, onto the
I
tree.
think-
Yeah, go on, carry on.
I think him repositioning himself with the dash was critical. Otherwise, he was gonna get bagged by Indra anyway.
Cover going out.
I'm sorry, not Indra, but Max Zero Kill would take him away. Ryuk shuts Max Zero Kill down.
One player remaining.
Mafia 6-9 taking away Roy, and it's just Batwick remaining. Batwick, however, bags Ryuk, and he is alone, being surrounded as we speak.
And
Team
that
StandUp Esports. Go on.
they will pinch him from all the sides, and he gets the kill. Indra gets the kill. That one-way smoke from the Cypher there was incredible, and he sees the entire body of Roy. Roy does not see anything, and an easy
Yep.
pick for
Excuse me.
the team here from Indra DBZ
Yep.
onto that Roy on the Sky. I have not
Yes.
seen Sky doing a lot of flashes for his team to set his team up and do clear off those angles so that his team can just move into it. It's a 2-2 round. It's
Yep.
even out. The economies also gets. Let's see what happens.
I think since I know Team PacketLoss from before, these guys are more into playing flash metas. I mean, they took Reina and backed by Sky, and they have a mostly duelist pick dominant team. Let's see if they can back kills. But Ryuk there shutting Knapsack down. It's a 5v4 for Team PacketLoss, and Mafia 6-9 bagging Batwick. Ryuk taking away Roy, and into DBZ there takes away Max Zero Kill, and once, however, Artesian does manage to take away Mafia. Picks up the Vandal. Let's see if he can get the kill, but then Ryuk comes out on top with the better positioning there to take the trade. Nicely done. Team StandUp Esports definitely coming off strong. I mean, they had lost the initial advantage. I was skeptical about it. They were running the defense, but if they are bringing it back now, I mean, they have 3 rounds to themselves on defense. As we speak.
The last round that happened was an eco from Team PacketLoss there. They just wanted to put some dent onto the team of StandUp Esports and hopefully get a plant onto the side so that they can get 800 extra creds. But they just managed to get shut down by Ryuk and all the people on planted on B. Slayer takes down Roy too.
Slayer takes down Roy. I mean, when you die, Ryuk taking away Knapsack. I think when you lose players initially, even before the round has touched a 1-minute mark, it's a lose. PacketLoss right now trying to reposition themselves, and there is Slayer still positioning himself right there to take away even more frags. I think Max Zero Kill is in super low HP. Batwick does manage to take away Ryuk, but Indra DBZ there to take away Batwick. Indra DBZ takes away Artesian with the double, and it's just
He just got a kill onto their opponent player, but I think he's going for the plant, cheeky plant. His location will be revealed from the spike
Spike
on
planted.
that player from Cypher here. And he gets shut down.
Too
by
late.
Slayer. Too late.
I
on
think that was
removing the
too
dart.
late. Yep.
I think there will be
I
another
think,
eco round from Team PacketLoss here, or they will go for a full buy.
Yep. I think, I guess, I mean, when he initiated the teleport, I mean, I think it was IndraDBZ. He was right there, but he didn't see or hear Max Zero Kill making the teleport, and he just decided to rotate onto A. And there, I guess, I don't know who took the last frag, but somebody was already there inside A to take away Max Zero Kill, even though he was on, he had low HP to begin with.
Yeah.
So he had to die anyway. But then there was the cherry on top, man. From Cypher.
Yeah.
That's
Just
what sealed his
revealed
fate
his location
immediately.
every second, every 2 seconds, and he got truth from that wall. He got wall banged.
Yep. IndraDBZ somehow, even though was in cover, manages to get tagged by the summer dart anyway, but only once, not 3 times apparently. Let's see, Paint Shell gets chugged, loses a bit of HP. That's what happens when you lose your positioning.
Yeah, that's the thing. Use your
Here.
abilities to draw people out from their strong positions, get the kills, destroy the positioning. Mafia gets and another.
Mafia with the double, Mafia with the triple, dude.
Last player
What
remaining.
is going on? Mafia with a 4K. Oh my
Can
god.
he? Is he
I'm
on to that
speechless.
ace here? Okay, will his team manage to give him that ace? He's on the one bullet
I'm-
and a dream. He's apparently on
I'm
a nice.
literally scratching my forehead as I am speaking. Batwig is on full shields and HP, but he's running a Phantom and he's in a 1v4 situation. I mean, we've seen clutches before. Can he pull one off? Let's see.
Yeah,
He doesn't really.
it's an
he's looking
ace
the other
and a
way.
clutch.
He does. takes
Neither
away
the
Rook.
ace
Rook taking
happened
it away.
nor
And-
the clutch happened. I'm so disappointed.
Yep.
I'm so disappointed.
I
I
am
need
disappointed.
Balbasar
I mean,
on the
it's
chat.
Yep. I mean, it's like they gave you a piece of the cake, promising you that if you eat the first piece, you're gonna get the rest of the cake, and then they were just like, no,
No,
that's it for you.
that's it for you. Taken away. Balbasar in the chats, dude.
Rush. I don't
here.
get adrenaline rushes because I'm super fat and I eat junk food all day. I get a cholesterol rush. I almost got one when when it was Mafia putting up that 4K with that operator, dude. Sweet,
operator-
sweet 4 kills.
You know the operator is so dominant onto the tree area. IndraDBZ is just lurking
Ryuk
now.
takes away Naxag. Dude, this guy's a beast, man. Look at him. 11 kills, 5 deaths. IndraDBZ with the double. RDCN does take away IndraDBZ, but not good enough to take away. I mean, Ryuk, I guess. Ryuk taking away Artesian. There's the trade, and here we have Max Zero coming right up. That's just the waiter coming in with your food, man. I mean, he just walked into his crosshairs.
Yep. They tried. They are trying. They managed to get the 2 kills onto that first round with the pistol round as well as the Spectre round. But Team StandUp Esports with the better gun are showing dominance onto this map. Ascent. I think Artesian pulling it off, trying his best to get some entry frags for his team, but he is losing
I think-
fights.
Yep.
He's losing.
I think
fights.
the last round was a save from
Yeah.
Team PacketLoss, and
Yes.
they're gonna go with full buys now, full shields, phantoms, and vandals on Team PacketLoss. And you gotta remember one thing: that Ascent is a defender-sided map, and we do have
I know
PacketLoss
exactly
playing
where you are.
attack as of right now. They do have the second half of the game left. They do have 2 rounds of them. But then their positions get compromised. They're losing team members by the minute. They just lost Max Zero Kill to Ryuk. Rock's taking away Knapsack as well. And it's Roy once again alone, getting surrounded from behind, from the front, from the side. He has no chance. It's just how long it's going to take to get back him. And he does get
If you
back by time he
see
gets 60.
Rox's places, if somebody just records Rox's movement, this is what I was talking about when Vandal has the first shot in accuracy. Look at it, his crosshair is directly on his head, but does not manage to chip off any of his health. Riot needs to look at this video and make sure that they give some love to the Vandal, because Phantom is apparently winning it. They are just
Rate of fire over damage. Every
no.
any day, every
The
day.
most important thing is that the first shot in accuracy is ridiculous.
Ryuk popping off the ultimate, but gets concussed and loses the gunfight to Batwig. I mean, the moment you get concussed, you know it's a losing battle. Batwig and in Knapsack did bagging into DBZ, and I guess it was Ryuk. Yeah, the best 2 people on team Team
got
StandUpvs
your
Sports,
trail.
but then Mafia bringing it back takes away Artesian on Team PacketLoss. It's a 4v3, but then Rox takes away Roy, and it's a 3v3 once again. Let's see what's going to happen. Spike is going off on
Last
site
player
A.
standing.
I think Knapsack and Badwick taking away Slayer and Mafia 6-9, and now Rox
They have
is
the
all
bomb side
alone
B
inside
all
A.
for themselves for the taking here.
Yep, it's all for themselves. But then again, it's a long route for Batwick to rotate onto B and make his spike. Plant.
It's a free
He
plant.
is going to make it, and down goes the
Spike
spike.
planted.
Everybody
Let's see what
themselves.
Rox does.
I don't think that PacketLoss wants to lose any single of their players because they will be down on the economy. They managed to buy this gun round off a force buy here, and they need to get this round clean off. They need to take
Rox
away.
losing his positioning, but he's gonna just push ahead. Paint Shell gets chucked onto him, but he manages to survive. He's inside B, but it's not an advantageous position. I mean, he has to take away 3 people. He does manage to take away Batwick, but then he somehow still manages to live, but I don't think he's gonna pull off the plant anyway. And he dies to Knapsack. I mean, Knapsack, even though he
player
didn't get the
remaining.
kill, he chipped away time.
And the
He chipped
economy.
away time from time from Batwick and I'm sorry, from Indra and his economy as well. I think not economy, because look at the creds on Team Alpha. Sorry,
PacketLoss.
not Team Alpha. Team StandUpvs Sports.
Yeah,
Look
sorry.
at the creds
Yeah,
they have. Look at the balance they have on those creds. Are you kidding me? I mean, even after a full buy, they have 5k
Yeah.
creds
That is
onto them.
that is what I
Easy.
wanted to say. That is what I wanted to say. PacketLoss
Get out of my
must
way.
not lose their members. Must not lose their members so that they can keep their economy intact. And they managed to lose 2 of their players
Blocking
onto
sight.
that round. But Mafia here on the ult, killing 2 players. Oh, it's chaos.
Oh my god, that was like utter chaos in the mid, man. Everybody bagging bodies. I mean, Mafia took somebody away initially
player
just with the
remaining.
kunai. Rox takes away Knapsack, and it's a 3v1. Not looking good for Artesian, but Artesian manages to take away Mafia 6-9. He has popped off the ultimate. Maybe he'll pull off Rox because Rox is on super low HP. Doesn't have much HP to begin with. It's 30 HP. He does not manage it. I mean, Rox taking him away with the shock dart.
Yeah.
I think Rox realized that he was backed into the corner.
Last
If he leaves
round
the corner,
in the
he dies
half.
anyway.
Yeah.
So he just chucked the shock dart.
saving.
Artisan's way, and he died to it.
Yeah, Artisan
Smart
was
move.
on a good health, but then again, the shock darts, 2 shock darts to the face. Artisan tried his best to chip away some health onto that Rox, but Rox with the pixel perfect shock darts onto Artisan and kills him off without even using his gun. Impressive, dude.
Yep, I think what team PacketLoss needs to do is not be a little more patient about them. Try and read the opponent more thoroughly, and instead not avoid engaging gunfights initially. Look at the way Team StandUpvs Sports is getting aggressive. Look at them pushing just outside. They don't even care. They have so many routes on their belt. They don't care. They're just pushing onto it. There's nobody watching B. There's just one guy watching B. It's Slayer alone, and even he doesn't care. Mafia takes away max 0 kills somehow. There's the market with Batwick taking away Mafia, but Indonesia there to take it. Takes away Knapsack. There's a full-on spray, but there's no confirmed kills onto that. Both teams holding off at market. It's going to be an absolute chaotic chaos showdown over.
One
at A.
player
But somehow PacketLoss is rotating to A, but people are there to take away the trades, man. Rox there bagging Batwick, and IndoDBZ taking away Roy.
Yeah, it was a chaos onto that gardens
Switching
area.
sides.
And I think on the defense, I think it will be a turnaround for PacketLoss. Just I might, but StandUp Esports showing how the defense is done on to that map on Ascent. This is a textbook defense by the team. This guy, I have to give it to Ryuk here. He is on 15 kills, and he's showing that he is the best player on the server.
Yep, and being backed by IndoDBZ and Mafia, I take back my words that I said on Ryuk and Mafia. These guys, look at them now.
Yeah.
Look at them now.
Mafia almost getting ace there, but losing it out because Ryuk took it out of his hands. But then again, they are disciplined. They won this win. They don't want the flashy plays or the flashy wins. They just want to make it a win and go on to the next round.
Let's see what's going to happen. Artesian takes away Mafia, but then
So,
Indra there to take the trade. Like I said, man, I think PacketLoss needs to be more methodical with their plays, but like I said, getting aggressive on defense, when they have so many rounds to
Ryuk
lose,
takes down
was
Max Zero
not
kill
a
here.
not a
The
good
B Indra,
strat
look at
maybe.
Indra. He's just running on a rampage. He has pushed into the CT side even. He just wants the kill.
One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Roy takes down. Ryuk takes down Roy here. I think they were just pumped up on juices because they had the site for themselves. There was a plant, and the Omen on in the DVZ just wanted to see where the players were and then just reposition. But then again, they just managed to pick every single one of them from the opponent team and just make it into a clean round for them.
Yep. Yep. I don't like I said, man. I think a lot of members from Team PacketLoss just pushed on outside, even though the
On my
round
mark.
stop has happened and they are now on defense.
On my
Ascent
mark.
is a defender-sided map. They can be using that to
Here.
their advantage, and they can actually bring it back. I mean, even though it's by a large margin, they still have time to bring it back because they still need 3 rounds. Standard Esports still needs 3 rounds to win, but Indo DBZ meanwhile taking away RDGN as I
Enemy kill.
speak of a comeback from Team PacketLoss. Mafia takes away Knapsack. I don't even know what I'm saying, man. Caster's luck. Sorry guys, but it just happens anyway.
Ooh.
Yeah, and team StandUpvs Esports is just
Player remaining.
running circles around them, and Mafia 69K is the architect of those circles basically, and taking down the entire team, but manages to dive off of Max Zero kill here.
Yep. I mean, the moment I was speaking of a
Gun here.
comeback, the team I was speaking of was completely falling apart here.
Yeah, on the second round after winning the pistol round basically. Sorry for the bad accent here. Losing the pistol round is a very huge dent on to your team. You have to make sure that you consistently win the other rounds off of the pistol round so that the economy is stabilized. But here you
For
can
some
see-
reason, I think PacketLoss decided to save, but then they went on for full shields and have decided not to save because I mean, if they don't win this round, it's over for them. It's match point for Team StandUpvs,
Rocks
right?
here trying to spray on all to the sides of the common holding.
Indra DBZ is gonna push on to a tree and he's gonna face off against Badwig. Badwig there takes away Indra DBZ, but Rocks there to take the trade. Takes it away. Both teams on a 4v4. Both teams members losing on chip.
One player
RTZN
remaining.
taking away Slayer, but Ryuk, Mafia, and Rock take bag-in members from Team PacketLoss, and Team Stand-Up Esports is like just all around away from victory. I mean,
After
unless
this-
Roy pulls it off, right? I mean, if
Spike
Roy pulls off
planted.
a 3K clutch, let's see.
He has
Let's see
the
if he can
3
pull it off.
flashes onto himself. He has that hound for himself. He can just track people. I think they are not using their abilities to the best of their advantage. And he
Does
tags
manage to
Ryuk
take
there.
away Ryuk, but he doesn't realize there's a judge player coming in from behind, and Mafia just shutting down Roy with one shot. Nicely done, and it's Team Stand-Up Esports with
Match
just one
point.
round to go. It's match
Yeah.
point.
His match point, and team PacketLoss here will be on a force buy here because they know this is the round. This is make it or break it. They have to get some kills the initial rounds, and Mafia 69K here with the shotgun. The judge again, I think he will be flying from positions to positions, getting some kills, putting his team into the positions of the plan. And let's see what happens here.
Yep.
Rockers
Guys,
on
the match almost stuff. Even before it ends, I just want to see player taking away Knapsack, but Artie's in there even before the kill feeds happen. I just want to squeeze it in. Subscribe to the channel, it really helps us. And meanwhile, I say that Ryuk taking doubles, man, taking away Patrick and Max 0 kill, just rushing in, takes away 3 kill, takes away Roy, and it's just Artisan left alone, way away from each bomb site, doesn't have control. Team Stand-Up Esports with absolute A control and B control. I don't know where the spike is going. I think at this point, Team Stand-Up Esports is just hunting for the 5th member, and there it is. Rook taking it away.
Attackers
Seals the
win.
last round with a 4K, sealing it off. Stand-Up Esports moving on into the bracket.
I think this just shows is the power of Reina. Reina just
Yep.
did a 24k, I guess, onto this round on Ryuk here. Yeah, and it is correct.
Yep.
And look at it, he just ran and gun. Artisan was positioned. He heard the footsteps that somebody is coming from somewhere. Ryuk does not even know where Artisan is positioned, but he still manages to run and then put his crosshair perfectly onto Artisan, crouch, and just leave him off the server. He said that this is my server. You do not belong here. Just get out of here. But then again, Artisan trying his best to give
Yep,
up a
yep. I
nice
think
show here.
Artisan really, really tried
Yeah,
from his point, I guess, with 11 kills, highest on his team. I think compared to all the other members on his team, he tried his best. Kudos to
yeah,
Knapsack, Badwick, Roy, and Maxi Rage for putting up a show. One team
maybe.
is going to come out on top anyway, but that's no reason to get disheartened, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
disheartened.
with time you'll get better, and I mean there are new events coming up, right? You
Yeah,
can just make a decision and go for it. Stand Up Esports again someday, and maybe PacketLoss is gonna come up.
yeah. He really popped off.
He
I
did.
saw his plays onto that ghost, getting two taps, getting the best of these people
Yep.
onto the tree room, and then begging Ryuk there on coming out from the smoke. But then again, when the money rolled in, when the economy set on the both teams, it was a
Yep.
team effort from Team Stand Up Esports, Mafia 69K giving his best, Indra DBZ doing his formidable
Yep.
tasks here, and
Yep.
just managed to pull through. I think if one guy cannot lead your team onto the stage, but if you have a team of 10 guys, that little, just the little amount of boost that you get, and then
Yep.
you just pop off the entire server out of the history.
Yep.
That is it.
We need that's what you get. I mean, the moment the economy shatters and you are losing round after round, it sets the tone for the
Yeah.
entire game, and it gives you it kills morale for the losing team, and it's a severe provides a severe morale boost to the winning team. I mean,
Yeah.
it gives you confident, makes you confident, makes you aggressive with your playstyle. They don't care. When you're winning, when you're on a winning streak, you don't really care if you're dying. You just want the frags, you just want the kills, you're itching to get that first blood, right? That's
Yes.
what's happening.
That was happening. I
So
think I think there's another thing that happened onto the team packet loss. They were dominant onto the first few rounds of the game. They saw the kills. They were flawless in the first few rounds. But what happened? I think they didn't have a plan or a strat
yep.
that they can do on a thrifty round.
Yep.
They had to do they had to go for ecos round after round.
After round,
Yeah,
in
and
order to bring
ecos,
it
yeah,
back.
in order to bring it back. But when they were down onto the luck on the econauts, but when they got back up again onto the the guns, the vandals and the phantoms, there they were, Mafia 69K
Yep.
onto that operator getting 4K, almost an ace. Those are huge. Your teammates back you up. Even if you're the best player on the server, I think you should thank always your teammates,
Yep.
because they make you the better person.
Yep, yep. I mean, it's a team game, and that
Yeah,
speaks for itself. You can't win alone.
yeah,
I'd like to thank all four teams that participated today: Team
yeah.
Alpha, Team BKL, and Team Packet Loss and Stand Up Esports. Thank you so much for putting up a show. Amazing games, and I think Ham, are we done with the qualifier brackets? Right? We are done with the qualifier brackets, and from tomorrow onwards, we are moving on to the quarter-final brackets, and it's going to be amazing. I am
Yeah.
hyped for it. I don't know if you guys are, but I am amped, man. I mean, look at the qualifier games, dude. The games in the qualifier rounds alone were absolutely off the roof, and
Of the
I think these the quarterfinal rounds are gonna be even more insane.
Yeah, I think we need
Absolutely
to get juiced up. I think
destructive.
all the energy drinks and all the things that we can come up with
Yep.
has to be chucked down, round after round. Each match is going to be overtimes, I think, because in the qualifiers, if we see plays double overtimes, 13-11, thirteen
Yep.
twelve, sorry, 13-9, impressive. And I want to thank everybody on the chat.
Yep.
Please, it's a request. I don't know how many times I have to say, please make sure to like that stream and press the subscribe button, because our goal for today is to reach at least 200 for tonight's stream, and at least of 100 to hit those. It's just a click away, 1 millisecond for one button and the other
Yep.
millisecond for the other button.
You can check out our handles as well, other handles as well on Instagram, Facebook, even if you want to. But Instagram is the most active handle as of right now. So check us on Instagram for further updates on the quarterfinal matchups that we have coming up
Yeah,
from
we
tomorrow
release.
onwards. Yeah,
Yeah,
we put up the posters anyway. So you'll see the brackets that are going to happen tomorrow, the slots that are going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. I mean, quarterfinals, dude, the word itself. I am amped. I mean, right now I'm not. I am drained of energy, but I need to go get some rest. I guess you do too. And I'd say I was mad impressed with the games we had today. I mean, I'd like to thank Chad for joining us today.
Yes.
And I want you guys to be there tomorrow as well. I mean, the games were good today. Think about tomorrow, man. It's the best
quarterfinals.
teams from the qualifiers
Qualifiers.
are going on to the quarterfinals, right? So it's gonna be absolutely amazing.
It's going to be a madhouse tomorrow. From tomorrow
Yep.
onwards, it's going to be a mad fucking house. I think I'm going to be banned, but then again, I have to use the word.
Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Signing off.
Signing off. Bye bye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's flow for now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind. And there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're